Hi, this is Kathleen Gage, the Street Smarts Marketer. I work with speakers and authors who want to get their books done and get them to market and sell lots of books. The other night I was actually at a networking meeting. It was with my mastermind group, and I was sitting next to a couple of women who, one has been talking about getting her book done for quite some time, has not done the first thing to get her book done. The other one has been working on a book for quite some time and yet hasn't finished her book. What was interesting is in the conversation, they both thought that the publisher they were going to go with, which is a mid-tier publisher, you have self-publishing, which is POD, you have mid-tier, and then you have traditional publishers. But both of them were under the impression, under the assumption that the publisher is going to do all the marketing for them. And I thought, oh no, this is not a good thing, because a lot of authors get sucked into that. And so what I want to do today is I want to talk to you about selling lots of books. And I want to shatter the top 3 myths that people have around selling lots of books. The first myth, right here, we've got myth number 1 is publisher markets. So the first one is publisher markets. Now, your publisher might do some marketing, and that might mean doing a media release. Maybe it's talking to a few publications. It might be setting up 1 or 2 interviews, but the reality is, as an author, your job is to market. There's all sorts of ways that you can market, and with many authors, it's knowing where to start that's the confusing part. So I want to give you 3 really good ways that you can market your book. The first one is you do an actual pre-launch, and what that means is you give something away that ties in with the theme or the genre of your book. You give something, maybe it's a report, maybe it's an MP3, it might be a chapter of the book, and people are required to opt in order to get that something. What happens is you now have people on an opt-in subscriber list who have expressed an interest in either the topic or the genre of the book. Let's say that it's health and nutrition, and you have a book on health and nutrition for women over the age of 50, and you give away a chapter on the greatest challenge that women over the age of 50 have in getting in top physical shape. You give that away, and in trade, people give you their name and their email address. Well, you now have them on an opt-in subscriber list. That's one way that you can market your book, because then when your book comes out, you can send a message to everybody who got your free thing and let them know that the book is out. Another way to market your book is with YouTube videos. YouTube is one of the best ways to market a book. Now, the thing is you can either do a book trailer, which is about a 30 to 60 second piece about the book. Most book trailers are very poorly done. Or you can actually do direct to camera like I'm doing right now. You can talk about the book, not so much about you, but about the benefit to the end user. Or if it's a fiction book, about the characters in the book. But you can have a direct to camera video. When you use YouTube or any of the other video directories that you'll submit videos to, and I would recommend YouTube above all others, because YouTube is very good with getting search engine optimization. How you do that is, in the title of your video, you want to make sure that you're using keywords that your reader is going to search on. At the beginning of your description on YouTube, you want to put the URL to where people could go get that free thing that we talked about. Then in the description, use keywords. Also, in whatever you're talking about in the video, use keywords, because actually Google picks up those keywords. You're getting search engine optimization. That's another way that you can market your book. Yet another way of marketing your book, and this will take some planning, is to get involved in social media. The one that I'm really going to recommend, and I'm just starting to explore this myself, is Google+. Google+ is hot, and it's going to be huge. It's going to be one of the best locations with social media to really reach your market. The nice thing about Google+ is, guess what? It's owned by Google, which means you're going to get great search engine option, easy for me to say, search engine optimization. And what I want you to do is I want you to submit content to Google+, to the people that are connected with you. Because the more content you submit online, the more visibility you're going to get, the more you're viewed as an expert. And as an expert, people want to buy your book. So that's myth number one, that the publisher is going to market your book. You absolutely must take responsibility for marketing your book. The second myth is that marketing is hard. Marketing is not hard. It's the mindset that people have around marketing that makes it hard. The reality is marketing is pretty darn easy. If you write emails, if you communicate on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, on any of the social networks, you're marketing. It's just, what are you marketing? So what I want you to do is I want you to get in the mindset of marketing is easy. I actually went through 3 different things that you could do to market, and all you have to do is shift your mindset. For some reason, people seem to think that marketing is this big, obscure thing, this mountain they have to climb that is so difficult they're never going to get to the top. What you want to do is you want to do one thing every single day to get your name out to your market, to reach your market, and to do something to promote your book or the theme of your book. Again, if it's health and nutrition, you could write articles on health and nutrition. You could have an ebook with the top 10 tips for getting in top physical shape for women over the age of 50, if that's your market. Now, as far as your market, there's different segments of your market, and you need to know who those segments are so that when you are marketing to that segment, you can market effectively. But marketing could be something as simple as submitting a media release. Marketing could be something as simple as a friend of yours letting other people know about you and your book. Marketing could be doing interviews. Those are some of the very simple things to do with marketing, but marketing is not difficult. The third myth that people have is that the book is hard to complete. The reality is that books are not hard to complete. Chances are, if you write a lot of emails, within a month or 2, you'd have enough content for a book. Many people don't look at it that way, but the reality is that all of us write a lot all the time. And getting your book done is not the difficult part. Disciplining yourself to get it done might be the difficult part. So what you want to do is you want to prioritize in your day. You want to organize your day in a way that you really are getting an effective strategy in place to complete the project that you have in front of you. Now, with some people, they don't even know where to start. And actually, I love when I meet an author or a soon-to-be author that says, I just don't know where to start. Because what I've done, and this is all part of your marketing too, is I have partnered with people who have certain expertise, and they can teach my market how to achieve that goal that's holding them back. One is, how do you even start your book? On February 16th, Thursday, February 16th at 5 p.m. Pacific, I want you to join me with my friend and colleague, Lynn Klippel of Love Your Life Publishing, who is going to take you through a webinar, step by step, how you can get your book to market, how you can start your first book. She's going to talk about the obstacles people have. She's going to talk about how you can really speed up the process and get your dream book done quicker. If you've never done a book before and you're thinking, when am I going to finally get this done? This webinar is definitely for you. Even if you've written books before, but you hit that writer's block, this webinar is for you. And the best part of all is it's free. All I want you to do is I want you to click the link below where it says click now, and you will have access to the webinar on Thursday, February 16th at 5 p.m. Pacific, as I interview Lynn Klippel, and she pulls back the curtain to reveal, how do you get that book off the ground? How do you finally get that book started so you can get it done, so you can go through and get it to market, sell more books, reach more of your market, and make more money. Isn't that what we all want to do, is really reach our market, make more money so we can have more impact on the world? You have a message for your market. I challenge you. I challenge you to finally, this year, 2012, get your book off the ground. You've probably been thinking about it for a while, and I challenge you to finally get in there, roll up your sleeves, and get that book done. Join me and Lynn Klippel on February 16th at 5 p.m. Pacific. All you have to do is click the link below, and it's free. It's an hour long, and you're going to get a lot of great content. This is Kathleen Gage, the Street Smarts Marketer.